Hey, how'd my father die?
49 times we fought that beast, your old man and me. We had a chicken head with duck feet, with a woman's face too.
Oh, that's rad.
And it was waiting in the bushes for us. Then it ripped off your dad's face. He was screaming something awful. In fact, there was this huge mess and I had to change the floors.
The floors?
You see his blood, it drained into the boards and I had to change them. But we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. 'Cause something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Yeah, every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love.
Yo, never knew my dad, he didn't care about me. Dead horizon is all my macro binoculars see. Moisture farming all my life and not a drop spilled. My aunt and uncle double sons and sipping blue milk. My aunt and uncle double sons, I'm sick of blue milk.
But then a desert hobo came and told me we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Yeah, something's waiting in the bushes of love. Yeah, every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Hold me when I open like a flower. Hold me right. Yeah, I ain't had to bake for a girl in a long time. A long time.
I think my cooking's awesome.
I've got her picture in my photo wagon.
I keep it poppin'.
Yeah, she'd probably love to honky tonk.
Probably love to honky tonk.
That's what I said. Waiting for us. I used to ride across the desert, you know. I used to glide on my speeder of faith that I don't find, but I don't wanna find. Waiting for me around the corner, oh no, no. Waiting for us. I used to ride across the desert, you know. I used to glide on my speeder of faith that I don't find anymore. Crispy bodies by the door.
Do not wear that outfit again. And if you wanna keep your sleep, because I want to fit in. Sorry, you're just not terribly important to me. Did you know that Whitney Houston's debut LP has 4 #1 singles on? Did you know that Christy, there are no girls with good personalities? I don't think we should see each other anymore. It never was supposed to be. Gotta return some videotapes. Have to return some videotapes. Did you know I'm utterly insane? I like to dissect girls that ate some of their brains. Gotta return some videotapes. I'm really late. Gotta return some videotapes. I guess I was probably returning videotapes. Gotta return some videotapes. I guess I was probably returning videotapes.
I love it, man. Shit. It's like a little boy. I giggle every time I see titties. It's weird.
The following program is rated TV-17, containing bad language.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Sexual situations.
Like you're gonna take your pants off instead.
Nudity.
Sure.
And graphic depictions of nut-crunching dick kicks.
Oh, I
I just had to kick him the diddly again.
Parental discretion is advised. All right. It is Sunday night. That means it is time for the Ronin Joe Show, episode 64. We have made it to 64 episodes. That's awesome. That's crazy. I was thinking about this the other day. How long I've been doing this show? In 64 weeks. That isn't even continuous. If I've been doing this thing continuously, who knows what I'd be up to right now on the Ronin Joe Show. Joining me, as always, is Sean of the Ahrendts, Jersey's finest, at Sean Ahrendt. What happened to these nuts?
I mean, you know, like, we got a new crowd. They don't know me, which is blowing my mind because I'm the shit.
That's true.
So
That's true.
to make it helpful for these new people, wonderful, generous people in our chat, follow me, Sean Ahrendt. What the fuck is this? Sean Ahrendt on Instagram. We're going to have some fun tricks this week. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm switching it up.
Okay, I like it.
I'm working on it.
I dig it. It's a way to go. Quick update, everybody. On the board is still fried. I tried working on it today. It actually started working, but it's peaking. I don't know. So I still think the board is donezo, unfortunately. I'm going to keep on working on it and see if I can get that back to going. But we do have a goal in the chats for 10 super chats. It's only $2. If you guys can contribute, if nothing less, it helps keep the lights on here at Superior Press / the Ronin Joe channel, paying for StreamYard and all that kind of stuff. So if you feel generous, please do. I was just looking at this on my desk. I gotta give a shout out to my daughter. My daughter gives me this the other day, and she's like, "Dad, it's a bald eagle." Now it's not a bald eagle, but she doesn't know. But she just knows that the bald eagle is my favorite bird. And she's like, "This is a bald eagle. You can have this. You can, it's a keychain. You can put it on your backpack or whatever." And I'm like, "Thank you." I was like, "I don't put it on my backpack. I'm gonna put it right here on my desk. So when I stream and I look down, I can always think of her." So shout out to my daughter, sweetest girl in the world. You know what I'm saying, Sean?
I thought it was Thoth. I'm like, this kid's going down a
When
weird
I first-
shit. That's why I love her.
That's why when I first saw it too, I was like, "Yeah, is that Thoth?" And I was like, "No, I think it's just I don't know what it is, but it could be."
Yeah.
But either way, I was like, "I'll take it." Sweet girl.
She came in my room earlier, and she's rifling through my shit, and I'm like, no. Then she went to the Todd McFarlane book. And I flip it. I'm like, you're way too young to be seeing that. She's like, what?
Well, she hasn't learned how to turn the pages either yet. You know, she rips books all the time. I'm like,
What you do? She's like,
I'm still training her.
In there? I'm like, kinda. She's like, I like
She's
blood.
obsessed with
Like,
dead people.
Yeah, cool kid.
Yeah, awesome. But kind of scary sometimes. All right, let's say out of the chat real quick. We got Twisted Dreams in here. Number one coming in. You, my friend. Oh, wait, no, I messed that up. Let me go back. Number one in the chat. Number one in our hearts. That makes you.
You're number one.
Yes, indeed you are. You are always asking the important question.
Subject's notes. The extraction theory papers. Am I the only one who did the reading?
Yes, and always. We also have the beam pad in here. Good to see you, my friend. We all Repairman Jack is here as well. I gotta give a shout out to Jack, who's a mod in a lot of chats. And every time I jump in the chat, I mean, he is quick on it, dropping the Reaper Destroyer 2 links. So shout out to Repairman Jack. That's our guy. Sheldon Martin, speaking of our guy, first member in the chat tonight. You know, first members always get this. You know, it feels so good to have the members in the chat tonight.
Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Yeah, you know it. Got Slob Zombies in the house. I like that. He also says, I gotta give him a shout out because he gave me a shout out saying the sickest intro edits on YouTube. I will take that with great pride, Sean. Great pride.
You should.
Yeah, I will. You know, like, I put a lot of work. Into making entertaining intros. Like, if I'm gonna make people wait 5, 6, 7 minutes to watch the show, I want it to be entertaining. You can put it on, you can listen to some music, jerk off for a second, whatever you guys want to do.
What I do.
It's your pleasure. Badass Turner's in the house, says, "Hail Jabronis." Hail to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We also have Matt Muma in the house, says, "Hail Joe" in the awesome chat. Hail to you.
How you doing?
Jeremy Burtz is here.
What's up?
Says, "Hail Joe." Hail to you. Good to see you. Drew G.
What?
My guy. Says, "Yo, Joe and Sean." The first person actually dropped Sean in here. Now, granted, this is the solo show, so if this was the grift, Maybe Sean would feel a little salty about not being recognized, but that's cool. Our guys got you. What do you think about that, Sean?
I like it. Feel welcome.
Don's in the house. Good to see you, man. Everybody go sub to Don's channel. Great drawing show every Saturday. I believe he still stream Thursdays? Or was that just a little bit?
I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, go sub to his channel. Great stuff. It's called The Studio. Check it out, everybody. At Ronin Manor, I like this. I like that. I like it. Let's see. Who'd I miss here? We got Alpha Channels in the house. Says, Hail Ham. Hail to you. Hail to you. Sheldon Original Arts in here says, what's up, guys? What's up with you?
How are you?
Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Okay, you're clarifying. No Thursdays, just Saturdays, 8 p.m. Thanks for the shout-outs. Absolutely, brother. That's what we do around here. That's what we do around here.
With our time frame.
Now, before I jump into anything crazy, I got a couple of small things to talk about to start to show off, and then I want to... Actually, I might do this first, actually, now that I think about it. We do a little bit of promotion here on the show, since we're going to this thing in October. Maybe you guys have heard of it. It is called For the Fans Fest. Now, I went to the website here, which is actually the first time I kind of checked out the website, which is actually a pretty cool website. Legit. Very legit. Look at this. For the Fans Fest, you got like all this promotion. I'd like to see a little bit more Reaper Destroyer promotion, but that's okay. Just small critiques. You know, I gotta say, you got some big names coming, so I understand what they've got the highlights here. I'm gonna watch just a little bit. Did they mention me at all, Sean? What do you think? Do you think I'm mentioned in here?
No.
No.
No, you gotta be. You gotta be.
You would think so, right? You would think. I've got nope so far.
Oh shit.
All right. Oh, well, I got a name. I got a name drop. Okay, I got a name drop. They didn't put like big fancy images and stuff on there, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm coming up, I guess. Sean Ahrendt, there you go. Look at that.
Oh,
I got you in there too.
There we go.
Yeah, For the Fans Fest, everybody. If you go to forthefansfest.com or forthefansfest.com, let me get back up here. You can go check out the guests. Let's go to all guests. Let's see if we can find us in here. Where do they got us listed at? Okay, they got Ethan and John Shane
really
up top.
Photo?
Featured guests. You got Graham Nolan, Billy Tucci up there, Mike Barron. You got Chuck Dixon coming to the Comicsgate For the Fans Fest. That'll be fun. Keith Williams is coming here.
Nice. Tremendous talent, a legend, someone who makes me absolutely sick.
I'm looking forward to talking to him. Yeah.
Oh,
It'll be fun to go talk to him. We got Andy, obviously, Dan Lawless. Jerry Rasco's coming.
Jerry's
going to be in the house. You got Mandy Summers is going to be there. Vasilis Lolis is going to be there. That's awesome.
Doesn't he live in like Turkey?
Greece, I think, right?
I don't know the guy, but okay, that's cool.
Gonna have to party with him. I feel like that'd be a good time. We got Shantan Jetty. He's got a table right next to ours, by the way. I think that would be pretty cool. Where's he? I don't have tables listed yet for some of these. Oh, there I am, finally getting down here. Table A13, everybody. We also got Sean down here at table A12. Our tables are gonna be pushed together. It's gonna be the Superior Press booth. Yeah.
I'm like, because it's like I saw Sean, us, and I'm like, who the fuck is 12?
Yeah. Well, it's because we got two tables essentially. We got Chris Graves is going to be down there with us as well.
Big Gravy.
Jenna Powell.
I don't know
says
her,
White Widow. I make boys cry. I'm not sure she is, but be interested in meeting her. Eric Weathers is going to be there. Christian Zaffo. Who else we got here? Sean Salter, Salty as we call him.
Oh. Okay.
Patrick's going to be there as well. Looking very dapper. Anthony Gonzalez. All right, who else we got?
EJ?
Jeremy. Oh, EJ Morris.
Nice.
Morgis is going to be there. Sweet. Looking forward to meeting him as well.
Back in 09. Really nice guy.
Nice. Dr. Ben will be there. We got Brett. Is that Apex? I think that's Apex. Frederick Gumont will be there. Johnny Rocket, Ray, Jeff Hicks, World Class Bullshitters. Okay, right on. And Michael as well. So lots of guests, everybody. Looking forward to this. It's going to be a fun time. Just the guests alone. Very, very fun. Let us know in the chat if you are planning on going to that. And we are at tables A12 and A13 will be the Superior Press booth. I guess we'll kind of make it into our own booth. And like I said before, wet t-shirt contest. We're still working out the details. We'll figure it out.
Just put water on us. No, don't do that. I got a problem.
I would say even if it doesn't happen, just spread the rumor because we just want to drive people to the table. You know what I'm saying? So like, just make that the rumor wet T-shirt contest. You know, like that's all it's got to be. You know.
Ding ding ding.
What do you got?
Idea time.
What do you got?
We'll bring wet T-shirts of Kayla's.
Interesting thought there.
Right. Chat, like this? Wet T-shirts of Kayla's.
I'll tell you what, if we get to the goal in the chat, 10 super chats, $2 and up, yeah, we're gonna figure that one out. Matt's jumping in here, just wants to give a shout out to Sean because you know he's probably feeling bad that like no one's. We gotta give the love. I only beat it at during hard art. Hey, as long as you're beating it, man, that's all that matters.
Well, he's still kind at your age.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
He's probably our age. I don't even know how.
Oh, he's all right. I think he's a little older than us, actually. Yeah, no. Got Roy in the house.
Stop.
No, I don't think so. I don't. Let me look, Roy. Let me look because I don't think I saw that at all.
Aren't they attached to it somehow?
Huh?
Aren't they attached to it somehow?
The Wheelers?
Yeah, because the whatever his name is, the husband, he was
Mike
me for a photo. I guess so.
Yeah, no, he was asking me for photos too, but there's a lot of hot water. I don't really want to go into that drama and shit, but there's a lot of shit going on right now with the Wheelers and CG. I can't imagine they are coming, but who knows? You never know.
These things. I don't know who hates who, who's arguing with who this week. You know what? Because
I don't see him on there.
Yeah.
I don't see him on there, but maybe. Oh yes, they are. That's gonna be interesting.
You know who I don't see on there? Of Roy.
Yeah, Roy. Why aren't you going to be there as a creator?
Yeah,
it's a man that needs to be there. Hope everyone that goes has fun. Whisper my name in circles and have some shots for me, guys. Now, see, that sounds like whispering my name in like circle jerk and have some shots for me. That's how I took that.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Here for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's a lot of pictures on that website that have not been updated. A lot of the updated pictures are going out when they're dropping the tables. The Wheelers are both coming. Craziness. Well, we'll see how that goes. Like I say out a lot of that shit, but I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of the drama between the Wheelers attacking Shane, Ethan jumping in there. And it's going to be interesting if that is the case, guys. So maybe some fireworks, We'll see what's up. Yeah, I don't want to. I got lots of opinions. I don't want to go into that stuff because I could rant about it for a while, and I don't want to do it. Saw the name in the first scroll. Oh, okay. So they're not as a featured guest, but they're in the scroll name. Okay, we'll see. Apparently they're going. We'll find out how that goes. If everybody wants a bunch of porn comics there, and I guess that's what it's going to be. Glass Machines in the house has hailed the chat. Hail to you, my friend. Hope you're doing good. I think last night on Katie's channel, Matt said the Wheelers aren't there. The website needs updating. Okay, that makes sense, because I just can't imagine with all the shit that's going on that the Wheelers would be there. That doesn't make sense to me at all. So many cutthroats enter CG only to get kicked out. Yeah, well, they get weeded out pretty quick. They expose themselves. That's the problem. I guess it's not the problem. I guess it's a good thing. People usually expose themselves, and you don't want us exposing ourselves. They'll expose themselves, and that's it. That's all you really need, and we'll kick them out. Move on. Scribe's in the house says, what is up, guys? Scribe, you're going to be there, aren't you? Did I see your name?
I thought you were going.
I thought you were going. I don't think I saw your name as a guest, but I'm pretty sure you're going.
Hope you do. Good to see you.
Alpha says, back me, bro. Yeah, everybody go support Back Me, Bro. Right now, the only one that's up there is the Starlight Cats re-release with 16 extra pages by Shane Davis. But I do believe I saw Graham Nolan's got a sign-up sheet there. I think Elephant by Ethan Van Sciver is launching later this month. A bunch of other campaigns are coming. Hopefully, Reaper Destroyer 2 will be on Back Me, Bro sooner than later. All right, he says yes, he is going. All right, good.
Nice.
We need to meet. We need to meet all together. Look, Sean and I are looking to do some partying. We already discussed this. I'm probably not going to do a lot of drinking on Saturday night because I got to drive at some point on Sunday.
Cocaine ready.
Got the cocaine ready. Let's go. I got to drive 13 hours back, so I don't want to do that with a hangover. But, I'll be smoking. I'll be getting high. I'll be hanging out. But we need to hang out Saturday night specifically. Friday night, we're down to do some stuff as well. I got to work in the the wet T-shirt contest there at the booth. Spread the rumor, guys. That's what we got to do here. Spread the rumor. Let's go. Kayla's in the house. Good to see you, Kayla. By the way, rocking it out at Terrific Con this week. Go ahead, man. You go ahead. Give her the flowers.
Shout out to Kayla. So I woke up this morning to her saying, when I call you, and I'm going to make fun of your accent.
Okay, I like it. Got to.
You better pick up your phone. And I was like, do I need to be wearing clothes? And she's like, I would. And then lo and behold, I got to meet the one and only Adams.
Adams.
And it was awesome. And I came in my pants, and he's the coolest.
Wow.
Dude. And he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. The greatest of all time. Nobody better than him. Maybe Frank Frazetta. But he's the GOAT. Yeah, so thank you, Taylor, for that. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I will not stop making fun. Even if you were to get Ava Mendez to walk me off, I will still be making fun of your accent.
Yeah, well, that's a given. You know, that's just a given. That has to happen. Now, I told Sean if I was on the phone with Sir Arthur Adams, I knighted him for some reason. I don't know why. I would have told him, like, dude, you are a legend. You're awesome, but you're no Silvestri. And that would have hung up. Click.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Just like that. That's what I would have done. So we'll hopefully do that again sometime. All right, let's jump into some things.
Wait, the awards is Friday?
Wait. Wait, the awards are where do you see that?
Or dinner. I'm totally lost on what is going on.
Who said what?
I think Scribe.
Okay. I got a big party Friday after the dinner. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought the dinner was going to be Saturday. But either way. Hey, either way, we'll figure it out. We got to get together and schedule these things and see what's going on. Okay. I said it was Art Adams, and Kayla said it was Claremont, old white dudes. Man, they do look alike. They could be brothers. They're old. They're both old and wrinkly, old and shriveled. You know, they're they're emancipated. They're both No.
Chris Claremont has like a tiny round Papa Smurf head.
Okay.
Like an old guy head. He's just regular. But Chris Claremont looks like Papa
emaciated, not emancipated. Emaciated. They're emaciated. Okay. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like all shriveled up.
Oh, I mean.
Okay. All right, let's get into this. Daphne Keene is reported to be coming back as X-23 in the new X-Men reboot film. And I was very excited because I was just like, big ass titties. Bring them back.
Yeah, her armpits talk too.
This alone, right? This alone would be the reason to go see the X-Men movie. I don't care about anything else. If you tell me that Daphne Keene is coming back as X-23 and we get to see these big heavies, right, Roy? Heavies, right? That's what we're talking about. Bring it on, man. I'll buy the tickets right now, today. Sell them to me. IMAX. Is all I'm saying, because if you guys follow this channel, you know that I've got a couple girls. Sydney Sweeney's one of them. Yeah, Daphne Keene is definitely another one. Yeah. Claws and nips. Yeah, claws and nips. And she has to show up just like this. That's my only stipulation. You gotta pull the old Kirsten Dunst nipple trick. You know, from Spider-Man. You gotta. What do you mean?
For Kirsten Dunst,
she's got some big ass tits.
Yeah, I don't find her attractive.
Oh man, some people say that. I have no idea why. I don't understand. Bless her soul. Yeah, bless everything about her. You know what I'm saying? Bless everything about this chick. Yes, she is fine. It's funny. I said something about her online the other day, and someone was like, "Is she even old enough to be talking like that?" I was like, "Yeah, she's 21. She's been old enough for 3 years." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. 40-year-olds. We can oogle girly pictures now of this chick. She's not the perpetual however old she was in Logan, guys. You know, like she's grown up. People do grow up.
That's like 9 years ago.
Yeah, it was 9 years ago. So now, I mean, do the math. What was she, 10 years old? Did I do the math right when she was in the movie? Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about 21-year-old Daphne Keene with the giant heavies there, just flopping around, claws and stuff. I mean, come on. This is what we're talking about. This is going to get me to buy tickets and put butts in seats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care that Cyclops and Jean Grey look like brother and sister and they're gonna fuck. I'm here for her.
Hey, incest is best, as I was telling Kayla. I don't think she understood what I was saying, but I was just like, yeah, you know, I mean, if they look alike, you know, might as well just I don't give a shit. K.O. Joe's in the house. Says greetings from Raleigh, North Carolina. As always, everybody, if you're in the chat and you want to drop where you're watching from, please let us know. I'm always interested in what country, state, city, wherever you might be, and give you a shout out. Also, if you haven't yet, hit the like button. Let's get the likes up on this channel, on the shows. Share this out. Let people know we're live. Go into other people's chats if you're modded up, and you tell them whatever you're doing is not as important as coming over here to the Ronin Joe show and hanging out with Ronin Joe and Samurai Sean.
Yeah.
I like that. That was good. Good stuff. Everyone seems very excited to have Daphne Keane rumored to be back in this movie. X-23 takes place in the rain of the whole movie. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. I need to find that Kirsten Dunst one because I can't believe you don't think she's attractive, man. How do you spell her name? Kirsten. Is that how you spell it?
It's like weird white girl.
Dunst.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there it is. Kirsten Dunst. I need to do wet t-shirts. Spider-Man. There we go.
Yo, her area, her nipples are something to be a spectacle of. I love it.
Who, Daphne Keane's?
Yeah.
She's gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
All right, let me get a good one, good shot here. That's a good shot too. No. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. No, that's not a good one. Okay, we can do this one. All right, guys. If you guys forgot, let me clear the screen here, and I'm gonna bring up Kirsten Dunst, Spider-Man #1. How could you not find this woman attractive? What is wrong with everybody?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't find her attractive. I fuck her. But that's not saying much.
There we go.
I'd fuck a Teletubby.
There we go. Now we're talking. Wait, you'd fuck a Teletubby?
I mean, you know, it's been a dry spell.
With or against its will? That's the question.
Oh, against. It's kind of
okay. That's all that matters. Yeah. No, I'm down with that. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah. Rage fucking all the way.
They call that grooming. If we can't say a 21-year-old girl is hot, what the fuck are we even doing anymore? That's what I'm saying, guys.
I'm with you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Earth.
Look at the size of Keen's bra strap. She's toting them some D. Yeah, she's got. Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. I want to meet her in person just to say hi and then slip by accident and just motorboat. You know, I'm like, sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. You know what I'm saying? Can this movie take place in a water park? It should. I'm telling you, give me a scene like this. Is why I wanted to bring this up, guys. Classic Spider-Man scene. I mean, I think we all remember this, especially was 2001 when this came out. I think we all remember this scene. So give me Daphne Keane, X-23, fighting in the rain, white T-shirt, no bra, slicing motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna sell some tickets. And if not, let's make our own movie. And we'll finance it ourselves, chat. We'll finance it ourselves. We'll get the money going, and we will make our own movie. We'll just make a scene, and I'll get Daphne Keane. We'll just do one scene with Daphne Keane. 15-minute movie or something like that. White T-shirt, rain coming down, slicing up motherfuckers with claws. I think we can do that, guys. What do you think, chat? What do you think?
Maybe like 5 minutes tops.
Doc Brewski, member of the channel, is watching from Ohio. Good to see that. We got Georgia here, says Drew G. Twisted Dream says straight out of Utah. I like it. We got Alistair Crawley here, says fucking Biclops. I'll show up the adamantium. Double D's also hail to you, and also Mr. Crowley. Thank you. Got Jeremy Burst streaming from Virginia.
Ooh.
Love it. We also have our guy. It's been a second. Christopher Bouchard's in the house. Welcome, my friend. Says, what's up, Joe and Sean?
How you doing, bro?
We got Bombcat in the house. Is looking at this is like seeing a blower on a Dodge 100. What? Rachel Brinkley's in the house. Good to see you. I don't know if I get that. Do you get that, Sean?
I'm not into cars. I don't know.
More like XDD. Double D. I like it. Let's go. Wood. Definitely wood.
Right.
In a couple different ways there. Oz is in the house. I thought Joe liked them older just because the wrapper is wrinkled doesn't mean the candy isn't sweet. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's good too. There's nothing wrong with that, gentlemen. You know, I'm an equal opportunist guy. You know, like young, old, whatever. If you're attractive, you're attractive. You know, like I don't try to judge. Yeah, PG-13 in style. This is all I'm saying. We got Mo Biggs in the house.
Mo.
Good to see you, Mo. Where's your drop here? Let me, there we go.
Hey, Mo! Mo! What? I finished the drawer. What do you want me to do, kiss you? Well, then go on, put it over there.
Yeah, it's that kind of show. Oh, 2002. Okay, that works. Regardless, I knew it was right around the early 2000s there. Thank you, guys. Wild Things. Oh, that was a wild movie. Speaking of which, I saw that movie in the theater, and I was just like, is anybody watching? Because I'm about to whack it. You know?
Has anybody ever seen a movie with called Blown Away with the Feldmans?
Jeff Bridges?
No. That's a good one too. This one has the hot chick from Charles in Charge.
No.
It was like softcore porn. Nicole something.
I don't remember.
I used to sell it to my friends in high school. Like I doubled tapes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Things. There's nothing really I can show here, I think, on Wild Things. That's a good movie, though. Go check it out if you want to get all sauced up and, you know, have fun with yourself one night. I would say go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, my friends. But yeah, Daphne Keane. I'm very excited that she is be cast as X-23. And people were like, oh, she better not be Wolverine. Let me just put that to rest, guys. Let me put that to rest real quick. They are not going to replace Wolverine right now. He's too much of a household name for them to make the poll and be like X-23 female Wolverine. That's what we're doing now. That's just not going to happen. Don't have to worry about it. We don't even have to spend time talking about it. But I've seen some people out there worried that with this announcement means whatever. I don't think you have to worry about that at all. You know, Hugh Jackman's going to be Wolverine for the next few movies that there's going to be done, and they're going to recast him, and that's what they're going to do. So no worries there, guys. Don't worry about it. But with some X-Men news, I saw that they are talking about, it is rumored that Angel and Iceman will be featured in Marvel Studios' X-Men. Now,
who drew that?
Roger Cruz.
Nice.
I think that's what it says. Roger Cruz right there.
Very cool.
Looks like Z. Now, if this is the case, I'm down. But you know, if you were setting up the Archangel story, right? I saw Blown.
No.
Different movie.
Yeah.
Rancor was villain in the Valentino Guardians of the Galaxy. All right.
Yeah.
Got Michael Pritchard in the house, and the survey says perfect temperature if you ask me, according to this pick. I agree. Doing it 90s, says Don. If she was Wolverine, the fans finally got a short... That's actually a good point. All of you short king Wolverines out there that want the height-accurate Wolverine would get Daphne Keane. How tall is Daphne Keane? How tall is Daphne Keane? Daphne Keane is exactly...
Hopefully about 3'5".
Oh, shit. 5'1" to 5'3". That is perfect size, guys. So there you go. We solved it, everybody. All of you short Wolverine fans out there, we could just gender swap. And you know what? This would be the one gender swap I'd actually be fine with. You know, honestly, I love Wolverine's character, but you can tell me I get more Daphne Keane, and she's 5'3", and it satisfies all of the weird, you know, the height fetish people out there. Then we're good to go. Let's do it.
I'd even take her with the mutton chops.
Hey, as long as she had those double D's on display,
right?
Let's go. Art Hyde is in the house. Says, hi, Joe. Spider-Man was fun. Jean is a monster, though. No amount of character development fixes her acting like Magneto. Can't undo callous murder. What's going on, Art? Good to see you. But that's where you guys are wrong. That is where you guys are wrong. She never actually murdered anybody in the film. And this is a fun debate. This is, again, Me Against the World was the name of this episode, because I've been going back and forth with nerds all day, and I love it. I love trolling people. You know, like, that's just I like doing it. Marcus is in the house. Good to see you, man.
Yep.
You can't find me anything on the internet from the producers, the writers of that movie, that says that there was any death caused by the character Jean Grey in the movie. It was all fan speculation, fan conversation, which is what we do. We all sit here. Everybody did the same thing with the Batman movie or Batman v Superman. Although I do believe Batman actually killed some people in that movie, but it's it's all fan speculation. There's no official announcement. If you even look at the movie itself, Peter even specifically says, "Jean, you're not a murderer." Because he knows, because he hasn't seen her murder anybody yet. Did she cross that line, or did she come up to that line very close? Yes. Was she threatening to kill that black dude at Damage Control that killed her sister? Yes, absolutely. She was right there, teeter-tottering. But she never actually killed anybody. Go Google it. Go Google it. I'm not going to spend much time fighting about it, but Google it. You'll find out. Daphne is 5'1", but 10 foot tall, counting the poops. It's all volume. I like that. Yeah, Samara Weaving as Emma Frost. That's, oh man, dude, now you're starting to talk about Samara. You've got Daphne possibly being in the movie. I'm down. This is going to shape up to be a spank fest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they disrespected Jean Grey in that movie. In my opinion, it should have been young Emma Frost. That would have been cool, too. I would have been fine with that. No worries there. Just want to hear her cursing in Spanish while slashing. Hot. Yes, I love it. Okay. She had people gun each other down and had someone walk into traffic and get splattered. Many instances where people aren't surviving. Peter's line is bad. Wrong. One guy walked in front of a car, and it's easily a hit that would survive. And they never showed the guy actually dying. They never had a shot of the guy's face or of a body laying limp, which is what they would usually do in a movie to indicate that there was a death to impact the scene. They didn't. They just kind of went right. They brushed right over it. And I do believe, I got to double check this, but I do believe there's even a reference that guy survived later on in the movie. She never had anybody gun anybody down. Even the people that Punisher shot were shot in the leg. They were flesh wounds, movie flesh wounds, right? But they weren't mortal shots. They weren't headshots. They weren't to the chest. They were to the legs to subdue them. She never actually really killed anybody. I'm telling you, check it out. Google it if you don't believe me.
It's on the internet.
It's on the internet, so it's got to be true. Saw Spider-Man. Jean was 100% badass. She was awesome. I actually like this character. Now, Kayla's going to freak out because it's not the Jean of the comics, and it's not. We can all agree that it's not Jean of the comics. There's no argument there. It's a completely different character. But I actually like the character. You know, I don't mind characters coming in and having a little bit of a character development where they have to go through a story arc. And I'm going to hang on this for just a second, guys. Just listen to me for just a second. Marvel does this all the time with their characters. They aren't true depictions of the characters you read in the comic books. Peter Parker is a perfect example of that. This Spider-Man is not the Spider-Man that you read in the comic books. There's no Uncle Ben. The origin is completely different. His motivations are completely different through 3 movies. It took him on this complete giant story arc to get him to the movie where we just saw him in Brand New Day, where he was more representative of the Spider-Man of the comic books. And that's just what they do for some odd reason. And whatever that is, maybe they want to make a character look a little bit more interesting to the normies who are coming to watch on stream or on screen that have not seen the 30 years of history of a character, 30, 40, whatever you want to go into. But that's just the way they do it. Jean is on the same arc, I guarantee you. And it's not just an arc in their own movie. It's an arc as their character develops throughout the movies, you know, because all these are shared universes. So you're going to see Jean develop through Doomsday, Secret Wars. I think she's going to be a part of as well. The X-Men movie, when that comes out, you're going to see that character develop over time to be the Jean Grey, eventually just like Spider-Man was, that everybody expects her to be. Is it going to be as fast as everybody wants? No, but that's just the way it is, guys. That's the way it is. Fuck spoilers. Did we say any spoilers? Sorry if we did. But guys, if you haven't seen it yet, you guys gotta get out and see it. It's been out for 2 weeks.
What the hell you doing with your life?
Yeah. Dale Keown got credit. A bunch of people. I mean, I saw a bunch of names on there, but yeah, Dale Keown got a shout out probably for the Hulk designs of the Hulk and everything that he's done in the past. You know. Yeah, KO Joe knows what's going on. It's a new story, but it's still Spidey. Yeah, absolutely. But those first 3 movies were not Spider-Man at all. That was everybody used to joke. It's Iron Boy or whatever, right? Because it was so, you had the tech, Spider-Man, you had the Tony Stark tech that Spider-Man was using. It wasn't a true like Spider-Man story that we had been shown or told before. It took those 3 movies into the end of the 3rd movie for him to become Spider-Man, and he only became that Spider-Man after witnessing the 2 other Spider-Man, Tobey and Andrew, coming in and kind of giving him an example of what was going on. And then he kind of molded in. Now the fourth movie comes in, and this felt like the first Spider-Man, true Spider-Man movie we've gotten out of the MCU, Sean.
Yep.
Okay, Sydney Sweeney for I can't say the F's back to back. For Felicia Harding. Let's go. I'm down with that. She might be a little old. I think she's in her 30s. Well, I mean, Tom Holland's 30. You can pull it off still. Yeah, that would work. Moromi's in the house as Spider-Man wouldn't remove his mask in a damage control facility. Not so secret identity. Yeah, I think the only reason he removed his mask, though, was his powers were taking over. You know, and he was starting to embrace that. But Sean and I were actually talking about the amount of time that he wore the mask in this movie was actually awesome. You got to give a shout out to Tom Holland for not wanting so much FaceTime in this movie. You know, like they had an excuse in the movie that he was really trying to protect his secret identity, especially after what happened to Aunt May, and also trying to protect his friends, Ned and MJ. But he kept his mask on quite a bit. It was almost like the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool aspect of stuff. You know, keep the mask on because that's what people want to see. They want to see Spider-Man. We don't necessarily want to see Peter Parker or the actor who's playing him. And I got to give a shout out to Tom Holland for doing that. That was something Sean noticed. Take a bow, Sean. There you go.
If you want to thank me, follow me on Instagram and wait for this week. We're going to be dropping the first 15 pages in black and white of Type 1.
Oh, I was just going to say, need to give an update on Type 1. Let's go. And there's not really an MJ or Mary Jane Watson. That's just MJ. Yeah, MJ's not in the movie. Yeah, again, so there's no Mary Jane. No. There's no Uncle Ben. There's a lot of things that don't make this Spider-Man, but it's still a good movie, and it's an arc that kind of develops him into the character that we know him to be in this newest movie. They do that with a lot of characters in the MCU, so I won't worry about it too much. But Google anything you can find. You're not going to find anything from official sources that Jean Grey's character killed anybody in the movie. That's all fan conjecture at this point. Midnight Maverick is in the house. Says, by the way, Iceman hasn't gotten his just due as being one of the first ever X-Men. Hopefully he takes a more forward-facing role. They showcasing his powers. I would love to see that, and I think when you have the MCU, you're going to see better versions of their powers than when you saw in the Fox universe, probably limited by budget as well. So I think you're going to actually see a really cool Iceman. I just hope they can avoid, Sean,
wailing on cock.
I hope they can just avoid the whole gay aspect of stuff and just move on from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to get into that. That's going to be their major mistake with X-Men, is if they lean too much into the woke. Now, will they do some? I expect it to do some. It's hard not to because that's just Hollywood. But if they lean too much into it, if they make Bobby gay right from the beginning without Jean mind raping him and telling him he likes to suck dick, that's going to be a mistake right off the bat, because now you know exactly where they're trying to push the narrative with this movie and who they're trying to reach.
And the teenage butts.
Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, and they're supposed to be like teenagers, too.
Yeah.
So that's even worse. So that's my worry. I think the movie is going to be great if they stick to the X-Men 97 formats. You know, what X-Men 97 has shown you that they can do, you know, with those characters. If they stick to that, I think it's going to be okay. If they try to go down this social justice warrior path, I think we're going to be in trouble. I would like to think that the studios have kind of learned a little bit from all the failing movies. I mean, they've gone through and they've canceled pretty much all, which is kind of crazy. Sean, did you see they canceled almost all of the black characters, movies, and projects coming up? Wonder Man 2 is canceled. Monica Rambeau was canceled. Blade was canceled. There were some other ones I can't think of offhand, but I'm sure they didn't do it on purpose. It's like, let's get rid of the black characters, but of course, you know, there's a certain side that's going crazy over it.
Well, the director apparently directed the Wonder Man show.
Really?
Allegedly.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure if we look it up on IMDb, we'll be secure. But it's funny. People are like, oh, fan favorite, critically acclaimed Wonder Man. I'm like, that show, if it wasn't Wonder Man, it would have been a pretty good show. But the fact that it was Wonder Man, like, it broke my heart. I was like, this sucks.
Art Haida says, conjecture reminds me of the meme of Spider-Man / Batman throwing people off a skyscraper in the games and people insisting they survived. No, I get you, man. I'm telling you, just look it up. Look it up. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I have no stake in the matter. I wouldn't even care if she did kill people, to be honest with you, in the movie, because there's redemption in comics all the time. How many characters have killed people that they've redeemed and turned into heroes? Venom, right, was a murderer. Yeah, you know, he was supposed to not kill innocent, but he killed at least two innocent people that I knew, and then was trying to kill Peter. They redeemed him. He became one of the biggest heroes, anti-heroes of the 90s, and still to this day. Deadpool has killed tons of innocent people in his run, became a hero. You can redeem, it's comic books, guys. We don't have to look too hard into it. We really don't. You can redeem any character you want. Jean Grey killed a freaking entire planet. Massacred, genocide, an entire planet of people, right? As the Dark Phoenix. Everybody's simping for her right now.
We love her.
We love her, so she's amazing. Yeah, so don't worry about it, guys.
I just hope she's not a fucking sourpuss her whole run, because I feel like we were just watching her in Stranger Things.
Yeah, Sadie Sink, I think she's a good actress. I don't think she's had a chance to showcase her acting, and she's actually a fairly attractive woman. They did a disservice to her by putting her in that frumpy overcoat hoodie thing. Like they really aren't showing off her body. Like, does she have giant tits? No, but she's got a good physique, good frame, done up with makeup. You can find a lot of good modeling pictures of her, and she's actually a fairly attractive woman if they allow her to be. But she needs to have that personality where she is smiling and being inviting. And you got a little bit of a look at that in the past, in the flashback when she's with her sister in the park. You get a little bit where she can do that. Just get rid of the resting bitch face. That's all you need to do. Yeah. That's what you make her more inviting. And I think she can pull that off. And I think people will start falling in love with her. I think just right now it's nerd rage, and I get it. It's going to be there and everything. But don't take it so seriously, guys. It's just movies. Midnight Maverick says, also early reviews of Lanterns have come in and it's looking good, but we shall see. I'm looking forward to that, Sean.
I hope so.
My biggest complaint was, like, I wanted to see more cosmic stuff because it's the Lanterns. You know, like, I was a little worried if it was going to be just, like, grounded. But we've seen more and more elements that we're going to see the cosmic element of the Lanterns. Now, there is that rumor that Hal dies in the first episode, and the rest of the time you see Hal is in flashbacks. That's gonna be interesting if they go that route. I hope they don't.
So this is in canon with what James Gunn's whole universe shit.
I don't know.
Out off like that easy. That's retarded.
Well, it has to be because Guy Gardner's in there.
You're right. He looks stupid.
Yeah, I'm one of the guys. I do not like the design of Guy Gardner. Everyone's like, it's comic book accurate. It's like, no, it's not. It really isn't.
He just has a bowl hair. Like green Hal's costume looks horrible.
Yeah.
Like the design itself. Don't even get me started on that muck green wash shit color, whatever it is. Like the design is horrible. You have a great design that Jim Lee did for 52. Go with that.
Oh yeah, they should have gone with that. And the old Guy Gardner design, you should have stuck with that. The 90s punk, your leather jacket. Yeah, and he had like a bowl cut, but he also had the sides of his head shaved, so it was a little bit cooler. You know, like the way they had him in Superman, it was just his entire nerd penis cut. Like no.
He looks like the one character from Mad TV, the kid, where it's like, no!
Stuart?
Stuart.
Look what I can do.
Look what I can do. No!
James says, I'm not sure if it's speculation. I think it's more inferred, like in Batman v Superman, where two people get blown up by a grenade, Batman breaking the neck, or guy's neck, and then blood splatter back on guy's head, etc. Batman actually killed people in that movie. Like that was actually kind of a known thing, and that was something Zack Snyder wanted to do to show that Batman become callous and all this kind of, regardless if you agree with it, that was what it is. It wasn't implied in this movie, guys. I'm telling you, it was pushing a character to a point, to just up to the line without crossing the line. Google it. I'm telling you, there is no official statement that Jean Grey kills anybody in that movie. There isn't. It's fan speculations, fan conjecture, as I said before. Okay, here we go. Lobo's anti-hero. Exactly. How many people Lobo killed? You know, right. Everybody loves a good Lobo. You know, so you can redeem characters all you want. Rogue equals American's ass.
Take it.
Although I still gotta see the actress who's playing Rogue, how her ass is. I've said it before, like she needs to go get a boob job before you start filming. I'd say the same thing with Sadie Sink. Go get a boob job, just a little bit. Don't have to go crazy. Just bump it up a couple. Just go a little Daphne Keene. Everyone's got to follow that girl's path here, leadership. What happened to Dark Phoenix after that? She got killed.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And then she came back, and everyone was like, "Oh, Jean's back," and that was it. So I mean, they redeemed her, and she became everyone's favorite redhead, even though she's a slut. What she's done to Cyclops in Wolverine over the years, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not pretend like Jean is this great character / person. I refuse to believe that. She turned Bobby gay. There's no redeeming that, guys. You guys are saying like, oh, she's unredeemable in this movie because she supposedly killed people, even though it's not officially stated. But you guys can apparently be fine that she turned a straight man gay. We talked about this on Hard Art the other day. Can you imagine if he ever gets turned back straight and all the gay memories now are going to come rushing back to him, all the stuff that Jean made him do, all the dicks that he took, and he's going to be, why? And then he probably instantly offs himself. That is some next level villainous shit. I don't care what anybody says. A villain that can turn you gay, right, against your will, right, turns you gay, and then later on you get turned straight again, but you can't live with the fact of everything that you did that was gayness for the last how many years, and you have to live with that psychologically, mentally for the rest of your life. That is top level villainy. I'm telling you. The entire system by taking out the stars. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, the entire star system, not just the planet, the entire system. X-Men killed the whole fucking franchise back in the day, or X-Men 3. Yeah, that was a bad movie. They just need to stop doing the Dark Phoenix story.
That had so many problems just to lead up to make the fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the first one without Bryan Singer.
Yeah.
It was a different direction, different crew handling it. It wasn't. I remember when I first saw it, I liked it because it's just like,
cool action.
But the more you watch it, the rewatchability, you kind of start being like, I don't like this as much, and eventually I'm just like, I don't watch that movie at all.
Mm-hmm.
I forget that was even made, to be honest with you.
But I gotta say, Wolverine killing Jean, pretty heart touching or whatever. Like,
there was some good scenes in it.
Some
good scenes in it. The Professor X's death in that was shocking. You didn't expect that. There's some good things about that movie, but overall the movie was it was not good. Rachel Brinkley says, I felt that Jean Grey needs to be a sympathetic empath. But, and this is because Kayla says the same thing too. It's like, she's got to be this. What if, guys, and just stick with me on this one. What if, through a story arc, the character goes from being a angry young teen that's victimized by someone, a tragic event in their life where someone takes their family and murders them, and then evolves through experience and through maybe tutorship of Professor X, whatever you want to say, and becomes that ultimate sympathetic empath that everybody knows her to be. And then she turns Bobby gay. That's all I'm saying. The Bryan Singer's, that's Bryan Singer's fault. Yeah, it is. Johnny's in the house. Says, Joe, Supergirl is on Prime now to buy. I didn't mind everything Malin hated about it. It wasn't that bad. If people can get over what happened with Jean, they should be able to get over Supergirl too. I had no problem with Supergirl. I was straight up about it. I thought it was a fine movie. I gripes about some things. There were some things I was like they could have done better with. Some of the story I was like, I thought it was kind of ridiculous how she kept having power and losing power and having power and losing power. I was like, that was too much of a trope throughout the entire movie. I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah.
But the movie itself was fun. I mean, what do we want out of it, guys? I guess I would have to ask that to everybody out there. What do you want out of these movies? Because by now, you're not going to get 100% accurate to the comic book movie. It's just not going to happen. So you want adaptations of things. All right. But what do you want out of the movies? You know that they're going to change the characters a little bit because you have writers come in that want to tell a story. Maybe they look at the character a little bit different than has been depicted on the page. Maybe they want to add a little bit more depth to them that wasn't there. Maybe they want to change a little bit because it's more compelling to the story that they're telling. This is just Hollywood. They've been doing that since the dawn of time with characters. To me, I'm like, is it a good movie? Was it fun? Did I regret spending the money it took to watch? If I come out of the movie thinking like, yeah, it was fine, I was entertained, then I'm good. I'm good. Bend it like Bendis. I don't want to talk about Bendis. Buzz is in the house, says, hail comic peeps. Hail to you, my friend.
How you doing?
By the way, I saw a picture of you at Terrificon.
Look terrific.
Holding a supplemental book, Reaper Destroyer. So shout out to you. Drew G says, technically, the Jean that came back was in coma during the events of the Phoenix Saga. I can't remember. I'll go with you on that. No, Joey becomes a mass killer. Hopefully takes Jean with him. Who became a mass killer? Who became a mass killer? What I miss? I'm behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. Supergirl was punk rock. Yeah, it was not bad. Roy said, I'd say I want something interesting. There was nothing interesting about the Supergirl movie. No, fair enough. Like I said, you gotta judge it by your own your own opinions on what you're looking for. With me, with Supergirl, I was not a huge fan of the character, so I didn't care about lore or accuracy, to be honest with you, because I've never cared about the Supergirl character, except for the Michael Turner, Jeff Loeb run, which wasn't the original Supergirl anyway. That was a rebooted Supergirl. So I was just like, I just want to see a fun movie, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. When I say fun, it's just like, was I entertained for a little bit? Yeah, that's all I needed. Hardcore penetration, nice. I mean, character development. Oh, yeah, I got you. Oh, Iceman, if he gets ungayed, the memory was to make him snap. Ice, pew pew, everything. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, he would. It's either that he would off himself, or maybe he would go on a mass murder, kill everybody he could, and then he'd off himself. I'm telling you, that's some psychological shit right there, guys. He's with that. Spider-Man at the box office is tracking to become the first movie to ever cross $1 billion. Let me say that again. $1 billion at the U.S. box office. That is insane because I didn't realize that there hasn't been a movie that has crossed $1 billion at the U.S. box office. This tracking become the very first movie ever to cross $1 billion at the U.S. box office. That is insane, man. That's crazy to me. I'm a great story and entertainment. I'm okay with when films are an alternate universe when done right. Yeah, I'm the same way, Matt. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just, when I was younger, I was just like, things got to be perfect. This character's got to be this. The costume's got to be this. And if it's not, I don't like it. And I can't do that anymore. I can't do it anymore. Right? I just say what?
Exactly like that.
Just like that. It was the same voice and everything.
It's a little weird. Latina. I liked it.
Okay. Yeah. I am part Puerto Rican, Yeah. The whitest Puerto Rican you're ever gonna meet. Part Puerto Rican and part black. All white, baby. Figure that one out. $1,000 million. $1,000 million. Then the first Spider-Man to cross $1 billion, and that means Spider-Man 5 has to be bigger and better. I got some ideas on Spider-Man 5 that they should do. I don't know if they'll do it, but that they should do. Apparently, we're going to have to wait about 4 years or so before they even think about making it. So probably not till 2030 until we get the next Spider-Man movie. But we're going to see Spider-Man Secret Wars. He'll probably be in some of Doomsday, at least towards the end, to set Secret Wars up.
We're getting Tobey Maguire back. That's Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire is supposed to be back in it. I'd love to see Andrew Garfield come back. That'd be kind of cool to see them. I would love for Sony to make a Spider-Man 4 and an Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Same.
I think the audience could handle it, but give me one more movie with Tobey, one more movie with Andrew. He'll bring it all together. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Andrew's my guy. He's my Spider-Man. I love those movies. They're not perfect by any means, but
No, I don't even like them, to be honest with you.
Really?
But yeah, like, compared to Tobey's movies, yeah, I was not a fan of the Amazing Spider-Man series. Andrew Garfield, for a while, I did not like his Spider-Man. He grew on me, though, after a while, you know, and so I'm fine.
There's a lot of plot holes and a lot of things wrong with them, but the first one was very Dark Knight.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Johnny says, though, the crazy part is Sony and Amy Pascal will take credit for it, but we all know Sony can't make a good movie without Marvel. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And I think that's been known for forever. Like, it's been, but lately people are like, oh, Sony can do it right. I'm like, guys, like, it's a collaboration.
Yeah.
You know, like, these movies are collaborations between Sony and Marvel. Sony would never put out any of the movies that we got that got over $1 billion with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Marvel coming in and giving their universe and giving their guidance of the character and what they wanted to do. So, yeah, Sony gets credit for their part in it, but let's not pretend that Sony did all this. You know what I'm saying?
They also did Madam Web, Craven, and Morbius, and Venom to a certain extent. Like, those aren't Mama's number ones. Let's be honest.
Drew G says, wait, you mean to tell me that it's not superhero fatigue? It's actually bad writing fatigue? I've been saying that for fucking years, that's what it is. I've been saying that for a long time. Like, this is not superhero fatigue. There's definitely interest in superheroes, especially the popular ones, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. It's the bad writing that has drawn people away. When Marvel was on top there for that 10-year run or whatever it was in that first couple phases, and they just had the industry by the throat. You could have made any movie and it would have been popular. It would have made money because people were just like, this is great. Superheroes, shared universe is something we hadn't seen yet. The problem was, once that stopped becoming the brand new shiny thing, then people were really focused on story. And then just about that time came Phase 4, where Marvel shit the bed and gave us all the woke shit and all the bad TV shows. And people dipped out. They're like, no, this is not good. I don't want to stick around. But it wasn't fatigue for the superheroes. It was that it wasn't good writing. It wasn't good storytelling. And the movies weren't good. So bring back the good storytelling and the excitement. This is going to carry over. This buzz and excitement for Spider-Man is going to carry over to Doomsday. And I'm telling you guys right now, Doomsday will make $1 billion. I don't know if it will have the $927 million opening weekend that Spider-Man had. I wouldn't be surprised if it does, but Doomsday will make $1 billion. And everybody that's trying to be like, anti-Disney, anti-Marvel, this, I know you got your reasons, and that's fine, but we can't sit here and lie to ourselves that these movies aren't good or not successful, because that's what people seem to do, coming up with excuses for anything they can to still downgrade these, be like, oh, well, it was still a bad movie, oh, it was this, oh, blah, 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 Jean Grey, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, guys, these movies are great. They're fun. They're going to make lots of money. And if they can come back and make better movies, I'm all for it. If we can get past the stink of Phase 4, Marvel's Phase 4 just utter trash, and get back to that formula that we loved back in the original phases, Phase 1 through 3, I'm down. Let's do it. Buzz says, I'm the opposite as I get older. Fun doesn't move me at all. It has to be really good or it's a hard pass. No, fair enough, man. Everything is opinion, right? Everything is your opinion. And I won't argue with your opinion because that's you, In my opinion, with people going to movies less frequently, less seats, but higher costs in theaters and reductions in disposable income, people will see the 1 or 2 movies a year. That's another thing. Yeah. Movies are so damn expensive to see, and that you got to be choosy. This is the most movies I have gone to for quite a while in a year. Like this, I don't. What 5 movies I think up to this point that I've gone and taken the family to see in the theater this year. I don't do that. That doesn't happen. Like that's out of the norm for me because things are too damn expensive. But this has been a unique year where there's been a lot of good movies, including Toy Story 5 came out. Some kids movies are coming out. I'm probably going to take my wife to go see Insidious 6 later on this year. Go on a date, We'll go see a horror movie. Yeah. And then Doomsday is coming up in December. And we'll probably actually go see the new Christmas Carol movie with Johnny Depp.
Oh, Ebenezer.
Ebenezer, thank you. I couldn't remember the exact name of it. You know, so I mean, you're talking about maybe seeing 7, 8 movies this year, which is not usually what I do. That's a shit ton of money. So yeah, I understand that. You know, people are choosy. It's like crowdfunding. The economy is what it is. Things are expensive. You gotta be really choosy on where you're spending your money. Writers on the AG movies weren't shit. AG. What does that stand for? Help me out, chat. AG. I can't get the breakdowns of the. I've told you this before, chat. I can't do it. You gotta give me words. Spell the words out. Just take a couple extra seconds. Put those words in there so I know what we're talking about. Whatever Sony does, whatever Sony does is right without Marvel. Spider Noir was amazing. Spider Noir was amazing. That was great. But that's one example. One example. You got Venom. You got Craven. You got Madam Web. You got Morbius. Do I have to go on with all these movies that are not done right by Sony? Spider Noir is the only one they can hang their hat on.
The cartoon movies. The one I just watched, Spider-Verse.
Sony, right? Okay, the cartoons. Cartoons were pretty good. Yeah. I'll give you that one. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Sony did a good job on that.
For the first time yesterday, I was like, "This is awesome."
Marvel can't make a good movie. Anyone I read the script for Avengers Doom, it's the slop, the final boss, complete AI written nonsense. Marvel can't. So you're telling me you read the script? The producers came to you and gave you the script and said, Ace, you right here, you're so important to everything we do here in Marvel. We want you to preview reading this script. And you of all people, they allowed to read the script. Okay,
I can believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Christopher Bouchard says still the best Spider-Man in the 90s is the 90s animated Spider-Man. That was pretty good. See, cartoons and series can do it a little bit better because you got more time to tell a story, and especially with cartoons, you got more time to be a lot more accurate.
Yo, give me the Spider-Man from the 70s any day, all day.
Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, or is it?
Well, no, the one that the Australian guy, the live action.
Oh.
Yeah. I got a VHS tape here from when they used to play it on Thanksgiving from USA in the early 90s. Yeah. We should do watch it.
Okay. I'm not a big 70s guy, you know?
It's so cool. It's so timeless. Like the business, the broads back then were fucking fire.
Okay, that'll be all right. Yeah, okay. Terrible writing plus woke liberal retard garbage. Yeah, that's really what a lot of it was. Okay. The movies are successful, but no, they aren't good at all. They haven't been good since Infinity War. Well, yeah, no, except for Spider-Man. Spider-Man was pretty damn good. I mean, you can have your gripes about it. Endgame was good. Now, listen. You can have your personal opinions and not like certain things they've done, and that's completely fine. That's on you. That's on anybody. That's on all of us to have our personal opinions about what we like and we don't like. But that's the excuse I see a lot of people. Just because you don't like something, you got to find this excuse to be like, well, they were successful. People seem to like it. They spent the money to go see it in the theater, but it really wasn't a good movie because of reasons. My reasons. Nobody cares about your reasons. Just saying. Well, Andrew Garfield, let's go.
There's an argument. Like, Rob would always be like, if it's a shitty-ass movie, but it made stupid bank, his argument would be like, but it made this so much money. So, yeah, but the movie still sucked.
See, I'm in Rob's camp when it comes to that. Because it's all subjective. It's all your opinion. It's like, what do you like out of movies? There are so many movie critics out there that, analyze the script, analyze how a movie's shot, the score, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's you, and that's fine. That's your opinion. You can have that. No one's going to tell you that your opinion's wrong because that's what we are, right? That's life. But the fact is that the movie did well, so it's a popular movie. It's a success. But everyone's like, when you don't like something being better than you wanted it to be, you have to sit here and make excuses for why you think it's bad.
Okay, I hear you, but does it make it good?
Yeah, it's good to somebody. I mean, right? It's not good to you.
Right.
And that's understandable. So you can say, hey, in my opinion, this is a bad movie. I didn't like it. Fair enough. End of story. No argument. But it's when you start saying, trying to convince other people that it's bad, that like the movie, that's when you've lost your argument. Because nobody cares what you think.
Yeah, like people find, if you say, in my opinion, it's like, oh, okay. But like,
right, yeah, that's it. I'm good. When we have conversations, I'm fine with that. And when it comes to X,
regardless.
Yeah,
know?
when we come to X, and I get in fights with people all the time on X, and it's fun. I love it. But when it comes to an opinion-based thing, I'm like, yeah, that's great. I'll never argue with your opinion. You're fine. Like, I'm not going to try to change your mind because that's how you feel. Just don't do the same with me. But don't throw out fact statements of saying, like, oh, that movie wasn't good. Like, to who? You didn't like it, so it wasn't good? Fair enough. You can't sit and be like, this just was generally not good. Like, well, apparently it was $2 billion worth of good. Somebody out there liked it. And then everyone's like, oh, you know, people are easily entertained and all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's just you being a dick because you can't get people to get onto your side of your opinion. That's all it is. It's like you trying to rob somebody of their excitement. I don't get down with that. I don't like that. I'm not about that. Have your opinion. That's great. Don't try to rob others because you can't be happy about stuff. That's all. I live in LA too. I've worked with lots of people. Be careful in doubting the chat.
I kind of want to.
Yeah, I doubt the chat all the time. Yeah. It's kind of like you have to doubt the chat. You know, I love the chat. Chat's great. And we can argue all day long. That's what I love about this chat, because people don't come in here and just agree with me all the time. And I don't want them to agree. I want you guys to have your own opinions, stand by your opinions, and that's great. But I will have mine, and I will speak my mind. And because I got the fucking mic, I will say it loud and proud. Matt Muma says Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man is pretty good and fun. What do you think about that, Sean?
Yes, my opinion agrees with his opinion.
If he says he's read the script, it's completely possible. Yeah, no. The Bean Pad says 70s with the finger pointing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah. OV Ravioli's in the house says, hail CG. Hail to you. Well, I was bringing this whole thing up about the Paramount, or whoever said it in the chat about the movies being too expensive. Made me think about this article that I'd seen earlier about Paramount. Says making a deal to theaters for putting 30 films a year post the Warner Brothers acquisition is crazy talk to me. I brought that up to Sean. I was like, this dude is saying that he's guaranteeing that they're going to put 30 movies out, 30 films out a year into the theaters, and something about streaming and stuff as well, for a certain, like, 45 days of runtime. Let's see, where does it say here? There we go. Over 3 years with an exclusive 45-day theatrical window and 90-day window for streaming. Apparently there's a few people pissed off about this because a lot of people don't want this merger to happen, so everyone's pushing back about it. I could really care less, to be honest with you, if this merger happens or not. However, let's see, not that. It says, here's the reality. Promise or no promise, written commitment or none, which is basically, I guess someone was saying, like, in this article, you can't make that legally commitment, I guess. So it's more like just, gentleman's handshake. It says the marketplace will determine whether there's an output or a need for one studio to push 30 films annually. As most of the films fall short for profit, what's to stop a studio from cutting back on supply and costs? The intention is well and good, but there are core issues in history which cannot go ignored. When I was like, yeah, like, you can say I'm going to put out 30 movies a year, but what if no one's watching those movies? What if I have to pay, what is it, like freaking, to take the family, just me, my wife, and my daughter, to a movie, it's like $40. And then it's another like $30 at the concession stand, probably more than that. If you want to, so at my concession stand at Celebration Cinema in Kalamazoo, or actually in Portage, you get a large popcorn and 2 drinks for $30. Jeez. And then on top of that, Sean, then it's like if I get my daughter cotton candy, that's another fucking $5, $6, $7 to how much ever they charge for the bowl of cotton candy. So you're talking about taking the family to a movie is $80 to $100. It's expensive stuff, and that's just, you know, like, yeah, if you were single, maybe it's a lot more affordable for you to just go see a movie by yourself whenever you want to. But this dude is talking about 30 movies. Now, what quality, what genre are you going to be putting in the theater? That just seems like a very big risk to throw out there to say, like, we will guarantee we will put out 30 movies. AI movies? Oh, man, I hope not. Hope
yeah,
not.
you're right. That don't mean shit. Like, big deal. You're putting out 30 movies. Are they good? Are they bad? What the fuck?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, like, what if you make this commitment, you want to do a 3-year commitment? I feel like that could be a lot of money lost, because I'm assuming that the chat's probably with me at least on this one, that you only have so much money to go see movies, you know, so you really have to determine what are you going to see in a year that you know is going to be coming out, you know, and then maybe you go see a couple extra ones on top of that. I don't know. I'm actually the president of the United States. Prove me wrong. I will prove you wrong, because I know who the president of the United States is, and sir, that is not you. I love the chat. Just believe the chat always. But no. See, you can't believe the chat, because then they might tell you that you're not the best looking guy on YouTube. And I refuse to believe that that is true, because we all know that besides Sean, let's just say I'm 1 and Sean is 1A, right? You know, but I am the best looking guy on YouTube with the best voice. So if anybody says otherwise, like, I can't believe that. It just tells me right there that the chat can't be trusted. Ever. 30 movies based off of them 100 Rippaverse book. Oh my God. Let's not do that. If they ever have a Rippaverse book made into a movie, I can't imagine that's going to be any kind of good. No offense to Rippaverse out there. I don't see it. Arthur Roy says, what do you think, or what do they think they are, Rippaverse? Right? Yeah, nobody's Rippaverse. It just seems, I feel like you would saturate the market with that many movies. And again, they can't all be blockbusters. You can't put 30 good movies out there. There's going to be a lot of stinkers, you know?
Yeah.
Arthur Roy says, I never buy the drinks or the salt at the theaters. The theaters can suck it. Well, you know what's actually funny, Roy? We started sneaking things into the theater. When we went and saw Spider-Man, we went to the dollar store, got all the candy. We snuck in water, snuck in the candy. But my wife still likes to get the popcorn. You know, like, she likes, yeah, it's good popcorn. It really is. But I mean, she loves the theater popcorn. She likes to get the theater popcorn there. So either way, we still got to spend the money to get the theater popcorn. So we ended up doing that, and it's
twice.
Freaking expensive, man. That's just what it is. Twice. Oh God. Twice. Okay, let me tell you this story. This is embarrassing. I was gonna just let it be buried and die forever. Never bring this up. But Sean obviously wants to out me here in front of all you amazing people out here in the chat. By the way, we got 47 people in here watching on a Sunday night. The Ronin Joe Show, episode 64. Please hit the like button. We've been trying to up those likes. I said it before when I was in the Cynics chat. Smash that like you're smashing that ugly girl at the chat that you know is going to give you head. Hit it that hard, all right? It's a guaranteed thing. Smash it up for me. All right, embarrassing story real quick. I bought tickets for Spider-Man. I was very excited about it. Bought it weeks before it was coming out. I made sure. I'm buying it for Saturday. We're going Saturday morning because I like going to the morning shows because they're usually less inhabited. Yeah, I don't like people. You know, I don't want to go to busy theaters. So we're all jacked up and excited, right? You know, especially me and Sean. You know, like my wife and my daughter are excited about it, just an experience about going to the movie. But Sean and I are just like, yes, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Waking up all early. It was like 10 a.m. in the morning that we were going to go see this thing. Went out. We got our candy.
I didn't want to go to the bathroom.
Exactly. You know, wearing the man diapers. You know, so we sit there the entire time in our own filth. You know, so we don't miss a single second.
That's dedication.
That is dedication. Not everybody can do that. I'll tell you right now. Not everybody can do that. So shout out to us. So we go out. We get our candy early. We go to the dollar store. Get all the candy. We got my wife's purse packed up with a bunch of shit that we're taking in there. My daughter's blankets in there, all packed in, so people they don't search the purses anyway. So we sneak it all in there. We get our tickets. It's busy as shit. Like for Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning, it is busy. That was the first indicator you knew this movie was going to do very, very well, right? The movie was at 10:15.
People are drinking already.
People are drinking already because you can have drinks in this theater, which is awesome. My wife is in line to get her popcorn. We're standing waiting for her. The theater that we're going to go see, the screen is right down there. And I'm looking at the clock, and it's like 10:13, right? We got 2 minutes or something like that to get into the theater. I don't want to miss the credits because I'm thinking we're going to see a Doomsday credit or Doomsday trailer or something like that. So I'm like, let's go. My wife gets out. She goes over to the fountain. She's getting drinks. And she's walking over, and we're like, all right, here we go. You know, my daughter's all excited. She's bouncing around. We're getting to walk. And all of a sudden, this woman walks up to my wife, out of nowhere. And I see my wife slowly stop and turn and look at her. And all of a sudden, they start talking to each other. And Sean and I are like, at the same time, we're like, no! What are you doing? Sean's like, drop the smile. We're like all jumping over here. We're like, come on. What are you doing? We don't care who this chick is, who this woman is. So we get through that. My wife sees us because I have to make sure my wife sees us so she knows where we're going, so she can follow us. She makes eye contact. I know she can see us. I'm like, let's go. We're going. So we bolt into the theater. I get into the theater, and I'm just like, there's nobody in this theater. It's completely, it's kind of warm. No air conditioning. It's completely empty. And we go sit down. We got our seats. We're getting all comfortable. My daughter's wrapped up in her blanket. We're getting all the candy out, and I'm feeling good. I look down at the clock, and I'm just like, it's 10:16. Why haven't they started this movie yet? And I'm like, okay, there's a ton of people out there. Maybe they're just trying to filter people in. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just look at the tickets real quick. I don't know. Something feels off here. Pulled the tickets on my phone. I'm looking at my phone, and I see right there in bold words, bold letters, it says Sunday at 10:15 a.m. And I'm just like, shit. So we're sitting in this empty theater to see Spider-Man on a Saturday when we should be there the next day on Sunday. So I get out there and I'm just like, hey, this is kind of embarrassing. I don't know why you guys didn't catch it when you scanned the tickets, but that's a different story. That's a different story, but
that's their job. Like, that's these kids' jobs, is to check your ticket. What the fuck is wrong with people? This is why I believe in this.
Anyway, the tickets are all sold out for that day. It's all completely sold out for the most part, unless you want to sit like right up front, which I didn't want to sit. We'd have to be separated too. So, long story short, it was a shitty ass Saturday morning, and we came back the next day and rocked it out. Saw the movie, it was great. It was awesome. But yeah, that's the embarrassing story that I was never going to tell anybody until Sean brought it up. So thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Malin carried a mini fridge and under his shirt. Malin would have done that. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you'd be like, extend your arm.
Just lurking like a Murlurk. Murlurk? Wiley J draws it now. It's good to see you here. Just stop minutes to midnight. Clock. What? I don't know what's going on. A lot of studios put out a lot of movies. Some produced by their studios, and some they buy and put out, and some by subsidiaries. Yeah. They make a deal with the companies they partly own. It's all circular. No, I get it. When I talk about putting 30 movies out, I'm just like, man, that's a lot of movies to go see. That's crazy.
It's
crazy. Oz says, joy of being dyslexic. Thank you, Oz. I appreciate that very much. The internal controls were lacking. I know, right? Like, they're just... You could have saved all of that if you had just been like, if you had just said like, hey sir, these are for tomorrow, right? Instead of scanning it and then sending us in like it was all good. Kids not caring about that. She was a little bit younger. Yeah, that's true. Like the older I get, I realize that there's a lot of kids at jobs now doing all this work, and I don't know if I like it.
I would have been written up at the movie theater I worked at when I was 17, and I did.
Right.
I'm like, go out.
Johnny says, damn, did you hide from the fam all day after that? No, but my wife still makes fun of me to this day. She even made a joke at dinner tonight about it. Like she likes to rub it in. I'm just like, hey, it's an honest mistake, Yeah. I don't know how it got to Sunday when I was trying to get Saturday, but whatever. I'm still fucking good looking, so. Past Master Dan's in the house says goodies equal maple nut candies. Oh.
Right.
Not a big nut fan, but I'm going to try to take an old movie ticket. Now we're talking and see if they send me through. See, now that's the test, Sheldon. Oh. That's the test to be like, do you do your job correct? Because you're supposed to protect the customer from looking stupid. Sure. Instead of making us sit in a theater by ourselves, for like 10 minutes AS is her right, or as is her right. Yeah, she can. That's true. She's my wife. She can make fun of you. Nobody else. Also, the other deterrent is going to the movies. Oh, is the movie to streaming time is so short that they just wait to video on DVD or demand. No, that's true. Sean and I were actually just talking about that the other day. They're in the theater for like 30, maybe a month, and now they're on streaming. But some companies do streaming and theatrical run at the same time. And there are times where you're like, I had to do that with Mortal Kombat. I wanted to see Mortal Kombat 2 in the theater. I had to skip it because we were spending so much money to see movies coming up to that point. That was just like, it's just going to have to be something I watch on streaming.
Did you watch it yet?
I haven't watched it yet. I've been too busy, but I'm going to check it out.
It was pretty good. It was really good, really entertaining.
Yeah, I think it's going to look. I think it looks good. I think I'm going to like it. And for those kind of movies, I don't need much except for like do some cool fights, some cool CGI, kill some people with some good fatalities. I would love it.
The first one. Do the opposite.
Yeah, do the opposite of what they did in the first one. Yeah, I would love it if somebody just popped up from the stand and was like toasty. That would have made the movie. That's what they should have done. Somebody tell the writers and directors they need to slip that Easter egg into that movie. When we scan our phones to show the ticket, no phone, no entry. Yeah, they don't give physical tickets anymore that I'm aware of, unless you go and buy it at the desk and they give you a physical ticket to walk to the concession. But if you want to pre-order it, they don't mail tickets or anything. It's just you put it on your phone, they scan it right from you. I like it. It's convenient, MK2 is good. I'm gonna check it out. I'm looking for it. Marluke is a creature from Fallout. Okay. I've never played. Okay, sorry I didn't catch that. Ed Boon in every audience. Yeah, toasty. I love it. They need to do it. Make it happen. Did you guys see that Christopher Lambert was rushed to the emergency room or the hospital over the weekend? Turn off my emails there. Says Highlander star Christopher Lambert suffers medical emergency at fan convention in Pittsburgh. So maybe that's the first issue that you went to a convention in Pittsburgh. No, I'm just kidding, Pittsburgh. I'm just kidding. We'll get there one day. Actor Christopher Lambert, known for playing Connor McLeod in the Highlander franchise, suffered a frightening medical emergency in front of fans at the convention. He was taken away by ambulance, and the good news is that Lambert is reportedly on the mend.
Good.
As reported by TMZ, the 69-year-old. Sometimes I forget how old these actors are getting, Sean.
Yeah.
Like I'm just blown away. I'm like, to me, he's always like this. Like to me, he's like perpetually this age. And then when I see like 69, I'm like, holy shit. It's a good number though. It's a good number. Was in attendance at Saturday's Steel City Con, a fan convention based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. While signing autographs for fan, Lambert suddenly collapsed and was rushed away by an ambulance for medical treatment. A rep for Lambert has now clarified that the Mortal Kombat star is perfectly okay, now resting in a hotel room following the ordeal. I don't know what happened to him. He's older, maybe it's hot at those conventions, maybe he got just a little bit, R.I.P. Sean Connery for sure. Maybe he got a little overheated, and just passed out. I don't know, but it's kind of scary when a 69-year-old passes out and falls down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did you say we know somebody that was at that convention?
Yeah, Paul.
Our boy Paul. That's right. He was slinging books at the Steel City, I don't know, whatever it's called. After blood sugar drop. Sean, that can be pretty.
Oh yeah, fuck that. That's horrible. I passed out clearly, like what he did, like whoosh. Yeah, it's scary, dude. Think you're gonna die?
Oh shit, that's no good.
I didn't know he was diabetic.
See, now I've hypoglycemia, which is not diabetes, everybody, but it is something that can get a drop in sugar, so it's something I've had to deal with at times in my life, and it sucks, when you can't control your body, you can't trust your body. It says, according to the rep, Lambert had not gotten sleep the previous night and hadn't eaten much during the day, dropping his blood sugar. It was even hinted that Lambert might still be able to return to Steel City Con on Sunday if he was feeling better after some rest. In any case, it was noted that Lambert's team is certain he will be back to 100% by next week, where he is scheduled to attend the Fan Expo Chicago event. Man, we should go there.
Now that's when you get a
God dang, he's looking old.
sugar drop, like that really kicks your ass. Mentally, physically, like it takes a couple days really to get back on track. It sucks. It's the worst. It happens to me like almost every day. It sucks.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely. I'm glad he's doing good though. I'm glad he's back on the mend. I don't know if he ever returns Sunday or not, but seems like he's doing all right. But there's a picture of him, man. Like he's just, man, it's old. He's just too old.
Looks like he had a stroke.
Oh, man, I hope
he's got stroke smile.
Oh, he's got the half. I hope he didn't have a stroke, man. Yeah, that's crazy though. Again, like I said, when it comes to movie stars, actors, whatever you want to say, like my image of them is always burnt into my head of the movies I watched him growing up. You know, it's like Christopher Lambert always looks like Raiden to me, or always looks like Connor McLeod to me. Like he doesn't. 69 just doesn't. No, that's crazy. Damn, he looks old. Yeah, we're all gonna get there, guys. One day, we're all gonna get there. Yeah, low blood sugar is a beast. That's an absolute fact.
You a fellow Boobies brother, Roy?
Oh, yeah, maybe. You guys see the new John Goodman? Like how skinny he is?
Yeah.
I don't like it, man. There's I'm all about being healthy in life. Like I want people to live as long as they can live healthy. So I know it's not good for fat people to go older in life. But there's sometimes you lose all that weight, you just don't look right. You know, I'm just like, I prefer you to go back to being fat, you know, just for my personal, pleasure, my viewing pleasure. Like, I need you to be back to getting fat, John Goodman, because you just don't look right, Slim. A guilty pleasure of mine is looking up the Mortal Kombat movie and watching the boat scene where Scorpion and Sub-Zero walk through the door. Music is on point. Yes, sir.
That could be a guilty pleasure. That should just be fucking awesome shit that you do.
Lambert always looks like he's being dubbed. I love Lambert, man. Where's the damn water boy? That's what I'm saying. Somebody should have rushed to him and had water ready to go. Christopher Lambert, best Raiden. He was a good Raiden. I'm not going to lie. He had that voice. Christopher Lambert has that very unique voice. And it worked, man. It worked. Would have been even more scary if he had dropped in 69 someone in front of you. Would that have been scary, though? As long as the chick was hot, I would have been like, yeah, go, Christopher. Like, get that shit. That's what I would have said. Oh, Zempic? Yeah, I can see that.
All right, so life story.
I know, Buzz. I know, man. Sad. Go ahead, man.
So I was smashing out this chick, and my sugar dropped. I'm like, I got and then so I got juice, whatever, and then she made the corniest joke. She's like, I took the sugar from you, baby. I'm like,
oh, jeez.
And I was like, you're lucky I just want to
Be like, you can tell me you're taking whatever you want as long as I'm blowing it in your mouth. That's all I care. You know. You ever had a chick where she's like, oh, it tastes so good, and I'm just like, does it though? But that's fine. Whatever. You tell yourself whatever as long as you take. I'm like, now swallow that shit. Swallow. Yeah, you just.
Yo,
start rubbing it down. You're like, get that. Pinch the nose. Yeah, like you just take it off.
Sidebar. So I was in high school, right? My one buddy, he's a moron, but he's a decent guy. He's like, I won't fuck a chick with my big toe. I'm like, that's weird.
God, that is weird.
Fast forward about 6 years later, I was in that predicament. I'm like,
interesting.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Just put the toe right in there, huh?
Just put the big toe in there. She was on the ground. I was standing up. Like,
how'd that feel? Was it relaxing? I feel like it'd be relaxing. Right?
Yeah.
You ever like soaked your feet in hot water? Like I feel like that would be.
You know.
I feel like that would be good. You know.
Creamy.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Anyways.
Sean gets me. Everyone ever almost passed out from peeing too much. Happened to me once. My blood pressure dropped so quick I almost fell and smashed my head on the marble counter. Jeez, I could barely walk. It was crazy. That's crazy, man.
Not to like overdo you in any way, but like about a year and a half ago, I was at the fridge, and I just next thing I know, I'm on the floor, and I'm like, I couldn't get up for like 20 minutes. So I'm just like, and I had to shuffle to the cabinet to get some sugar. But yeah, this is a bitch, man. This sucks. I won't be a robot.
Well, maybe one day will happen. You never know. Technology these days, man. We could all become implanted into a, I don't know, robot syndicate. What am I saying here? Something. A body. A body.
That chick was beautiful.
She drained you like the naked chick in Life Force.
Yeah, that chick was beautiful.
What was Life Force? I don't think I ever saw that.
Oh, bro. Awesome.
It would be more fun. Are there any titties in there? That's all I care about.
Oh, dude, she's buck naked.
Oh, okay. I'm going to watch it then.
Yeah.
It would be more funny, or it would have been more funny after Sean shot his sugar. It would have been more funny after Sean shot his sugar. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. A very unique vampire flick. Is it?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. It's like,
okay.
It came out in the 80s, futuristic, spacey type of shit.
Big toe summer. Sean releasing his story, Boner Killer, now on Back Me Pro. Pepperidge Farms remembers. That I Am Rocky movie had me scared it was like the last Ozzy show for Stallone. Is that out already?
Oh, I don't think so.
I want to watch it, though. I think that looks pretty good.
I think from the trailers I've seen, in my opinion, I think the guy does a good Stallone.
Hey, yo. I mean, yeah, I think it's fine. I think that's... People were making fun of him when we watched the trailer in Hard Art. And I was just like, I don't know. I mean, he does a good Stallone. I mean, what are you going to do? That's how Stallone talks. Especially back in the day,
Yeah.
You got to... If you gave me a second, I could actually figure it out. I could do a good... You know what's not going to be coming back anytime soon? The Witcher Season 5. It says now expected to launch on Netflix in 2027 instead of 2026. I didn't even know they were making a Season 5. I haven't watched since Season 2. I had no idea they made a Season 3 and a Season 4.
It's with Thor's brother.
Yeah, it's like one of the Hemsworths.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other guy, the rip-off Hemsworth, the rip-off Chris.
Yeah, the 2B Thor.
The two. This is crazy to me because I'm like, they made a Season 4. I remember when Season 3 came out, I was like, should I check it out just to check it out? And I was like, no, I can't do it. With all the shit that Cavill went through with getting fired off The Witcher because he wanted to be more character accurate. There you go, guys. Here we go. We're talking about character accuracy. And he got fired for wanting to portray Geralt as the character he is in the video games. And they canned his ass. And they came back with Seasons 3 and apparently Seasons 4. But I guess Season 5, which is going to be the final season, has been delayed. Now, why is it delayed? I'm not quite sure because they say down here that the thing is fully filmed. And their excuse is saying that they need more time for the special effects and all that stuff to go in before they released it. Go ahead.
You don't want it to go with like slop ass shit. If the polish isn't good, you're gonna get like a D level looking CG. Like
that's true. I mean, that show takes a lot of money, or at least I would assume a decent budget to make it look good. The first 2 seasons I thought were really good. Season 1 was great. Season 1 Witcher was awesome. It was a hell of a TV. Lots of titties, lots of sex, lots of violence, like a show should have been.
I like that witch with the nose.
The ugly chick that became hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugly, she's hot. She's a hot ugly chick.
You know what sucked about Season 2 is you got used to seeing that chick naked all the time. Like she was naked throughout most of the season and Season 1. I was like, yeah, this is great. We're bringing back the nudities. We're getting going here. The male gaze, let's go. And Season 2 rolls around, they had no nudity.
Oh, that sucks.
Do you remember that? Did you see Season 2?
I'm only on like episode 2, I think. Maybe 1. I don't know.
Season 2, they like cut back on all the nudity. They had some sex scenes and stuff, but like it was almost like they didn't want to do the actress getting naked anymore. I'm like, that was the selling point of Season 1, were her titties all over the place. Like, why would you take that away? Like that was that you set up the Witcher to be sex and violence. That's what it was. Nudity, sex, and violence. And Season 2 came around, it was basically just violence, a little bit of sex, no nudity. Yeah, that was the first mistake. And so I was like, maybe I'll keep watching this show just to see if that actress would get naked again. I don't know if she did, but I couldn't bring myself to do it, to keep watching it.
Oh!
What?
Chat. Go to Twitter and do Witcher season, whatever this is gonna be. Be like hashtag. Fuck, I lost it. Something about pretty chick. I lost it. Fuck, I lost it. It was a great idea. It was a great hashtag about like, more nudity to touch so I can touch my wiener. Fuck.
Thank you, Twisted. Wait, what?
Fuck.
Who touched it? What?
No. I had something where we can have more nudity of this chick so I can touch my wiener.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what you got. Like, look, I am a viewer of your show.
More nudity.
And I need to be touching myself while watching this show. And if you don't have this chick's titties bouncing around in front of my face, I'm probably not going to watch. I think that's a pretty good excuse right there as a consumer to go to these producers and be like, we need more nudity, so do that, make some noise. But it says here that the extended wait might come as a bit of a sting, especially considering that the production of the final season has already been in the can for quite some time. And I don't know how quite some time is, but is done and ready to go. As reported by our friends, blah, 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 cameras officially stopped rolling back. Oh, it says right there. Should have kept reading. September 2025, everybody. It's going to be about a year since this has been shot. Okay? Which was around a month before the penultimate season dropped on Netflix on October 30th, just in time for Halloween. We're going on a year since they had filmed this and have not put it out. That tells me more than anything that they are really worried that this is not going to do well. I'm just saying. I don't know what the numbers for seasons 3 and season 4 were, but they can't be good. They're trying to wrap this season up, this series up, ending it at season 5. And I feel like they are worried that this is going to just bomb. The season is going to bomb. 100%.
Stupid.
It's going to. Henry Cavill has been done so dirty. They've wasted his youth as he gets older. Hopefully, the Highlander movie with him and John Wick director will kick some ass. I agree, man. Of the actors out there, I love Henry Cavill. He's a freaking nerd, and I say that in the best way.
Oh, yeah.
But he's a nerd that loves characters. He wants to bring characters to life. He likes comic books. He likes gaming, and he wants to bring these shows to life. And Hollywood has wasted this guy's youth. He came out in Man of Steel in 2012, I think, right? 2012 Man of Steel came out in 2013. And over the last 15 years, they've not been able to get him in a franchise. Witcher should have been it. Witcher should have been a hit TV show for him on Netflix. He should have been doing all 5 seasons, maybe going longer than that. That should have been the franchise right there that he had. Superman should have been his big role, right? And that was messed up, and that sucked. Warhammer 40K or whatever, apparently I guess is still in the works.
Yeah,
even though I heard it was canceled.
Voltron.
Okay.
He's doing Voltron.
Oh, he's doing Voltron too. And Highlander.
The prime.
But his prime youth. He's in his 40s now, which is not that old. I mean, we're in our 40s. He's like our age. He's like 43 or something like that. He's not that old. But, wasting his late 20s and early 30s on a lot of stuff and not putting this dude in some kind of major role is an absolute travesty. The dude is a box office draw. The ladies love to look at him. He can be a good action star. Yeah, I agree with that. They definitely wasted his youth, but he's still got time, guys. He's still got time. No one nowhere says hashtag let me goon.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
Hashtag cranking our hog. I like that. These are good things. Hit Sony or not Sony, Netflix. Hit Netflix with all these things, guys. You let them know that we need we need boobs. You know what I'm saying? We're guys. We need more boobs. Less dicks flopping around, more boobs, as Malin would say. Warhammer, war is eternal. Cavill really said, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Yeah, he's got the... Oh, I agree, Rachel. That should have been the move right there. Like I've said before, like he would be a great Wolverine, and I would be fine with that, but he would be a fantastic James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
They should have pulled that trigger a while ago, and he could still do it. I mean, James Bond can be a little bit older. He can be in his 40s and stuff as far as a character goes. Sean Connery.
Who else was the guy before him? Roger Daltrey?
I thought Sean Connery was the first.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Sean Connery was the first, and then you had Daltrey, I think, after him, and then.
But they were in their 40s, still portraying this character as well. Again, but they did look old. Like Cavill does not look old. He looks like
no, he still looks good.
Yeah,
still looks good. Even though I see all these. Have you seen this effort for people to try to demean him as much as they can with his looks? Like it's like all the weird Twitter folks out there. Like they really try to be like, oh, he's getting old. Look at this picture, his bad picture of him, like all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, people are jealous. People are jealous of famous people, and I don't get it. I mean, I guess I do get it, but I don't get it. Roger Moore, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, Roger Moore, thank you.
Bronson was 42, right? Charles Bronson, or
when he was was it Death Wish and all that shit? Yeah,
he was older. Yeah,
he was older. Yeah,
I think he had to have been older than 40s. In those Death Wish movies, he looked like he was in his freaking
those
50s.
Are great. Yeah, those are great.
Timothy Dalton, there we go.
Okay.
Roger Daltrey was the lead singer of the Who. Yeah, okay. George. All right, George Lazenby came after Sean Connery. Really? Oh, okay. That's a name I don't recognize. Interesting. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan had his trilogy of Bond movies, which is fine. I thought he was a good James Bond.
Yeah,
what was that show he was in before? It was
Remington Steele.
Remington Steele. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was also in. Was he in Lawnmower Man? Was he in the
Lawnmower? No, that was Jeff Fahey. Lawnmower Man?
Yeah, I thought he was in that.
No, I think not that I remember. I think it was Jeff Fahey was the star of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Who said that Cavill was in Hellraiser? Yeah, one of Cavill's first roles was in Hellraiser 3? Or wait, one of the Hellraiser movies. Yeah, he was just a teenager. One of the Hellraiser movies.
Oh, okay.
He was in. Yeah, early on in his career.
Cool.
All right, let me see. We got a few minutes left in here. Do I want to do something funny or bring in another topic in here? Let me see. Actually, what I could do, which I have not been doing a good job of, I got to give a shout out to Clippiverse. Riley Clippa went and backed Reaper Destroyer 2 on the Superior Press Comics website. So if you guys haven't yet, please go to superiorpresscomics.com and back Reaper Destroyer 2. You can also go to Indiegogo if you would like. I probably get a better percentage deal through my own website, so I encourage people to go there. Hopefully we will be getting a campaign on Back Me Bro sooner than later. One of the things I like to bring up, guys, I've got an exclusive John Malin t-shirt here based on his cover that you guys can get. Now listen, this is what's... Get out of here. There we go. What's great about this is you don't have to wait. If you back this t-shirt, you don't have to wait until Reaper Destroyer 2 is coming out next year. This will come within 4 to 5 days. John's already got his t-shirt. There's a couple other people. I think John Epple got a well, it wasn't this. He got a different t-shirt. But all these t-shirts come very quickly. All you have to do is go back. You don't have to wait. So you can get this now, and it'll be there before you know it. So that's one of the cool things about this website. Or at least backing on this website. It's the only place. You can't do that on Indiegogo. You can only do that here. Get the John Malin cover. You have my cover you can grab here as well. I don't think I give this enough love or shout out. Reaper Destroyer, the main cover, I guess you could say. I was planning on doing another cover for this book, and I probably will, but maybe I'll wait till Back Me Bro and maybe make something as an exclusive on this site as well. But you can get Reaper Destroyer issue 2 featuring the very sexy Vanessa on the cover. Nice booty shot there because she's got some heavies, right, Roy? I mean, she's got definitely some double D's, maybe some bigger. I don't know. Like, I tend to draw her titties pretty big. She's a very voluptuous, evil character, but she's got to have a booty. She's got to have that kind of, you want to do some nice back shots on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And by the way, she's a character who would definitely take you in bed, but then she'd probably kill you afterwards.
Worth it.
Much like worth it, right? Like if you want to do one great night with a chick and then suffer a horrible, horrendous death afterwards by her hands, this would be the way to go. This would be the way to go. You can click on any of those, though, and get high-res visuals of the books, preview of the first 5 pages of the book, drawn by me, inked by Marlo Aquiza, and colored by Dave Kemp. knocking it out of the park here. Go check it, preview it out. This is an awesome book. I can't wait to dive into the story a little bit more when we get going, but we're basically jumping into Matt's mind, going into a place called the Veiled Dimension after he discovered that Apophis was the spirit that was tormenting him after all this time. He's pulled into his own mind in the Veiled Dimension. Now, the Veiled Dimension is this very unique place that every human has within their own mind. It's basically your own dimension, your own personal dimension, and that's where your soul resides. Now, the interesting thing about this dimension is other entities, other spirits can inhabit this dimension. This is how somebody can be possessed. If you're not strong in spirit, strong in soul, you can be influenced by spirits. They can overtake you. They can possess you. So he ends up here in the Veiled Dimension where he's going to fight for control of his soul from Apophis. But what's interesting about this book, what I'm excited to do, is to really take you guys on this kind of acid trip journey, kind of Alice in Wonderland down the rabbit hole, so to speak. You see the first few pages where he shows up in this dimension. It's all kind of like fantasy, Lord of the Rings kind of forest and stuff, where it's going to fast and quickly turn dark and trippy as we go. That's why I call this an acid trip wrapped inside a twisted dark fantasy. John Malin got this correct. He put Alice in Wonderland as this little Easter egg on his signature on his cover, running through all these crazy mushrooms and time ticking and all this shit. All this stuff is going to play into the book as we get darker into his subconscious. It's going to get awesome, trippy, nasty, dirty as we go there. It's going to be much different than the first book. There was way more bricks and mortar, anti-hero in the real world. We're going to play around with some fantasy elements and visuals in this book, and I think it's going to be fantastic. Go back this on SuperiorPressComics.com. Check that out. While you're over there, guys, go to the homepage, and I want you to check out a book called Mondor's Rising. You can go click on this. This is our friend Zachary Morris, Moreau, whatever. I don't know. Not Black Zach. Yeah, not Black Zach. This is a book that I am producing through my company, Superior Press. It's the first creator-owned book that is not of my characters or my stories that I am producing through my company. And Zach is one hell of a creator. You see him on the show every once in a while when he jumps on. Really good guy, fantastic artist. He's got an awesome story. I need this to get up to 100 followers, guys. We got to do this. If you haven't yet, please follow the link. If I got any mods dropping links, shout out to you guys. Go here and follow. It's free. It's free to follow this thing, and I want to support Zach as much as we can. None of this money is coming to me, by the way. I'm producing it. There's a deal worked out, but everything is going to be going to Zach. Let's support creators as best we can here. And I think Zach is a great one to support. You got this awesome Corey Barton cover as well coming. It's going to be badass. I might be doing a cover for this at some point, so definitely jump into that. Support everybody we can. The preview book is going to be coming out later this year, towards the end of the year, which is, if you click on this, you can still order this one as well. If you guys, you can grab the John Malin cover, black and white foil, which I think will be pretty badass. And this comes signed by the man himself if you back this tier.
What?
Yeah. John said, he's like, look, I will sign this book. And he's like, we'll make it unique. This is limited to 200. There's still plenty left, but he's like, I will sign this. Anybody that gets the John Malin cover, he will sign personally before we send it out, so you get the man's signature on that cover.
That's
if you
cool.
like, it's amazing. Shout out to John. He's an awesome dude. He's our guy. That's our guy. What's cool about this book, if you like the DC Unwrapped books, which is basically, this is the raw look at the book. This is my raw pencils, no inks, no nothing, scanned pages. You get all the notes I will give Marlo when I'm wanting to leave notes on the page for inking ideas and stuff like this. First 15 pages, all pencil, all scripted. And this is kind of the preview of the stuff that you're getting. I did drop, I should show you guys this. I dropped this the other day. I'm showing off on X. I just finished this page. I don't know what, this is page 6, but I just finished this page the other day and previewed this Shot of the Sorrows. So this page will be in there as well, full script and everything. So if you back the preview book that's coming out later this year, I'm working on it now, knocking it out, having a lot of fun doing it. But it's going to be badass. So that's available. Reaper Destroyer issue 2 is available. The sketchbook is going to be going out here pretty soon. I'm putting the files together, taking my time, making sure it's right and everything looks good. But if you back that, that'll be coming out here hopefully in the next month or so. So shout out to everybody that's backed the campaign, supported the company, Superior Press, supported this channel. I appreciate you very much. Sheldon said Vanessa would have you go into convulsions after you shoot your sugar.
Worth it.
Worth it, yeah. So we know Joe's dark, sexy fantasy now. You don't know the half of my dark, sexy fantasies. I'll tell you that. I'm wearing that T-shirt right now. That's the man right there. I knew somebody backed it. Yeah, somebody backed it and got it. Let's go. The gin, like camels putting their nose in the tent. Oh, okay. There you go, Sheldon. Thank you for dropping that right there. Mondor's Rising, everybody. Go check that out. Sign up for it. Do we give the update on Type 1? You already do that?
I'll do it again.
All right, do it again before we get out of here.
Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to drop on Instagram. If you follow me, the link right at Sean Ahrendt, I'm going to put out the preview book that I released back in 2021. The first 15 pages of Type 1. It's in black and white. It's lettered. Just to, I don't know, maybe get more excitement towards that campaign. And the book's about, last I talked to Dex, he was page 20 of lettering it. So we're 1/3 done there. And we're getting ready to get the files prepped once he's done with that and then sent off to the printers. So I would like to have it for the Fans Fest, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if we could have it there at our table. By the way, tables A12 and tables A13 at For the Fans Fest, October 16th through the 18th. If you guys haven't got your tickets yet, please get your tickets. You get a discount on the hotel rooms. You get this whole package. Get you a dinner there at I guess the dinner's going to be Friday night. We want to make sure you're there for the Warlock Awards, which is going to be happening. So make sure you do that. We want to hang out. We want to meet as many people as possible. We're going to be around too, Friday night and Saturday night, hanging out, shooting the shit, drinking maybe a little bit. And I got to drive the next day, so I don't want to go crazy. But we're going to be there hanging out, having a good time. So we want to meet you guys if you can. Shit, the hell's going on?
Yeah,
Sean, I got to dip for a second. I'm going to let you talk for a second. My controls on StreamYard in this end they're all weird. So
Okay.
I'm going to let you talk for a second. I'll be right back.
Cool. So yeah, more importantly, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, but mostly on IG. I'll be releasing the first 15 pages of Type 1. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedbacks of my first time writing, because that's new to me, and I just want to progress as a storyteller. Then we're issue 2 just about done written wise, and also going to start drawing that in the next few weeks. So big stuff, Joe. Big stuff on the horizon.
Big stuff on the horizon. Got some more announcements too. They're going to come at some point. We're going to hold some of that off for right now, but there's big announcements coming when it comes to Type 1 that we'll be talking about, so keep an eye out for that. Until then, everybody, this has been the Ronin Joe Show, episode 64. Me against the world, as you guys got to see a little bit in the chat. Me against the chat sometimes too, but I love the chat. I love that you guys push back and you have your own opinions. Never be afraid to come in and tell me your opinions, even if we disagree, even if we might spar a little bit. I like it. It's fun. It's great. I appreciate you guys very, very much. We did not reach our goal, though. We did not reach our goal in the chat. So let's do that next time, guys. $2 super chats. Help keep the lights on here. Help keep us pay for StreamYard. And then maybe hope we get a new board here at some point. But that is it. We're going to get out of here Sunday. Jeez. It is Sunday night. Wednesday night, I will be on Hard Art on Shane Davis's channel, I think, this week at 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Make sure you're checking out that show. It's an awesome show. Thursday, The Grift returns at 10:30. Kayla will be back on with us. Probably telling us about... Yeah, probably telling us about Terrificon and all of her good experiences there and other stuff that we might get into. And then back here next Sunday, everybody, for another Ronin Joe show. Oh, shit. Let me bring this up. Alpha Channel has gifted 1 membership to the channel, picked up by Rachel Brinkley. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. I appreciate that so much. What do we got here? We got a drop. What are we doing drops here? Here we go. Do what? Oh, yeah. We'll do the 10. Do the 10. Hell yeah. There we go. There we go.
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
Fucking 10. Let's go. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. You were awesome. And with that, everybody, we are going to get out of here. Until next time, be good to each other. Take care of one another. And as always, picture me naked. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
him and says, now I am become death, the despair of worlds.